What's up? It's Turpy. I tried to record this video a second ago, but it was 15 minutes of me rambling. So I wrote a Python script that kills the Hydra boss in Runescape. I have tested the basics of what it's doing on RealRS, and it does work. But my primary use is for the private server that I play. So right here we have stats, and we have the boss fight flag, and we have the time calculations. This was here to simulate. This was here to simulate all of to populate kill time lists, so that I could simulate for my function. So it's just a simple FFF function, but it averages the total amount of kills that you can get in the hour, given your average kill time, and how many kills you've already gotten this hour, and how many you can get left given your average kill time. And then this is all of what handles those real-time calculations. Next, this image class, which I'm fairly proud of. I have the initial arguments that you need for this, and then I have supplemental things, flags, this list that I don't necessarily need to initialize now, a class method for in case this and other future arguments. I've done this. So here's the meat of it right here. This is what makes everything go, right? So it finds the image. To do so, it takes the values that you have initialized. So everything that defines the image on your screen, right? And it takes a screenshot. But it only does that for this method, for this specifically, if there is not already a screenshot. If there is a screenshot of the object in a location that you manage to use to do an operation in game, then use the object region, right, which is the screenshot, and you want to make it slightly larger so that it can try to not just match the pixels that it found, as I have seen with my own investigation. Then you do the same create argument. Create argument is a static method built on PyAutoG UI. It locates all on screen, so it's also openCV. You need openCV for this, or else you can't use the confidence optional argument, because it sets the ratio at which your computer is confident in the image it matched. Essentially, it's looking at what percentage of the total pixels matched, right? So if it's above 74%, right? So if you go down here, and it's, right here. So if it's 70% of your image, of the pixels in the image need to match for that. And as you see, some of them have arguments for grayscale, others don't. This essentially assumes that if you've already found the object, that we can search for it in grayscale on a smaller location on your screen where it was already found. So this is your normal left click for the image. I have two different ways of getting XY coordinates currently. This is precise. It gets static coordinates from the object's location. It centers the, it takes the center XY coordinates of the object that it located on your screen. But Screenshot also has these arguments, which can be used to create a box that you can choose any random coordinates inside of, which is what this does. So every time that I do a click, it comes through here and asks to get an XY that is random instead of static. And I plan on implementing a confidence level of my own for essentially whether or not you did or did not click the object that you wanted to and adjust. So what you would do if you wanted to just get the static center of the object, you would do this. You would get self.xy, and then you could just do this, right? The move to and the left click. So this does the same thing. So these two are static methods, of course. They just return stuff that we want to use inside of the object. So finally, here's the block of objects. And all of these, except for collect stats, right? This is a flags object, basically. I'm just using it as a holder for a bunch of variable flags and statistics. But these are all images that are essentially, what you've done here is you have defined the physical location, like how your computer sees. You are giving it the vision of these objects, right? Because that's the only way it can see things is by capturing portions of your screen or all of your screen. So to help save with that, the other thing that I did is that I used PyGetWindow to get windows with title, and then to search, I iterate over this list and get the window region for the client, so that it's only searching the size of the client anyway. Yeah, and then this is just the logic for eating food, when to gear up, finding specs, starting the fight, leaving the fight. This will be to handle the screen rotation issue, the screen drifts, of course. And this is the main loop. So, yeah. I guess I'll show you some footage of the actual bot. Okay, 5th time trying to just do this, because I keep doing dumb shit. Almost done. Oh, it's going to spec for me here in a second. Yeah. Alright. Should tally out. So that's the operation. Yeah, I guess that's about it for right now. This is what I've been working on. Bye.